Yo, 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 hip hop heist, man. What up? We back at it with another reaction, man. What's cracking out there, man? We live today. So yeah, let's get to it. Hold up. Give me like 1 minute, real quick. All right, y'all out there? Oh, there's one of y'all's out there. All right, man, let's get to it. So this DOECHII roast Joe Budden for downplaying her success, man. Lately, DOECHII been getting a lot of I mean, she just been getting a lot of flack, a lot of hate, I guess you say. Remember the umbrella thing? She was yelling at maybe an assistant or somebody about some fashion malfunction, and people blew that up. I think it was the Met Gala. And then honestly, I seen a few other videos or titles of videos of, people just trying to put downfall of DOECHII. The downfall. Her numbers aren't this or this and that. It's like, bro, she won a Grammy, her rookie album, right? And I believe she calls it a mixtape, which it sounds like an amazing album, but for her to call it a mixtape, you just know her caliber of work that she holds herself accountable for, But her music is fire. I don't think anybody should be downplaying her success. She could really rap too. Let's be real. Like DOECHII can rap.
And disregarding the accusations of an industry plant. With one festival performance after another and some amazing personal honors, she has been silencing the critics. Remember that she won the Grammy for Best Rap Album for her critically praised mixtape, Alligator Bites Never Heal. During her Fugees days, she was the third overall, behind Lauryn Hill and Cardi B, but just the second solo female artist to win the category. Nevertheless, it appears that Joe Budden has forgotten all of her noteworthy accomplishments, even her few cameo appearances on singles.
Fishy, ain't nobody heard from DOECHII. This about what? I knew you would say that. No, I don't know. Yeah, me neither.
Real quick, hit that like and subscribe, man. Really need y'all to do that. That shit helps out the channel a lot. You feel me? But yeah, let's get back to it.
We can find.
All right, hold on.
Cheated on you.
Fishy, ain't nobody heard from DOECHII.
This about what?
I knew you would say that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. We can find another topic. I was just asking y'all.
I don't know. I don't know what the context is.
I don't know either. What the industry plans?
Move right along. Yeah, moving right along.
Okay.
I'm Parks. It ain't tripping me up.
Why you ask that question?
Because I thought it would be a little more obvious than it is, but I guess it's not yet. But it's kind of obvious.
So Dirk is in the news again.
Yeah, man.
On social media, Joe's query has drawn criticism, even from DJ Miss Milan, DOECHI's close partner. The producer of Boom Bap went all out on the rapper turned podcaster, making fun of his appearance and citing the Florida native's recent accomplishments. You snapping turtle head ass B-word, you saw and heard of her all year.
Alright, I'm gonna read this. It says you snapping turtle head ass B. You saw her and you saw and heard of her all year. Grammys, Glastonbury, Lollapalooza, just this weekend, Austin City Limits, and now her own sold-out tour, which is starting this week. What's obvious is that she working clearly. Oh, you know what my mind just told me? Cause Joe Budden messed with TD artists. You know, he's like, he cool with them. And her DJ, Miss Milan, said and her sold out tour, which is starting this week. So in my mind, is it possible that Joe Budden is throwing a lob just to, you know, to sell clout? Like he's basically putting, you know, her tour on notice to more people because of the, you know, calling out. I don't know. It could go both ways, but I'm saying because you know how 50 Cent, he'd be like, yo, I put you on. A lot of stories of him putting his friends on is like him making a joke about him in the online or on social media. Really he's putting them on. But then again, you know, I mean, Joe Budden could have some behind the scenes stuff going on too with DOECHII. I don't know. Maybe she didn't do an interview like she said she would, or you never know, man. And we're just asking questions here. We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know what's the day to day and what their real relationships are like. Yeah, but let's keep going, man. Hit that like and subscribe.
Grammys, Glastonbury, Lollapalooza, just this weekend Austin City Limits, and now her own sold-out tour, which is starting this week. What's obvious is that she is working clearly, she passionately wrote back. Miss Milan then saluted the rest of the podcast crew for looking at Joe weird on the show. What's obvious is that he had no talking point and wanted to stir up some bull S-word, and I'm glad everyone left him on that hill alone, stupid ass and word. You know how this S-word goes from first-person view as a former artist like the F-word, nerve. Fans came to Milan's aid, reaffirming her point about how big of a run she's been on. One brought up how DOECHII will be opening for Kendrick Lamar when the GNX tour hits Australia. December 4th and December 11th, the TDE-affiliated artists will be rocking crowds in Melbourne and Sydney.
Wow.
Over the years, the Joe Budden podcast has had many contentions.
That's major. That's going to be a sight to see for all them fans out there for sure. And us in America. That's pretty dope. DOECHII, SZA, and Kendrick. Boom.
Discussions and disputes, and the most recent one was no different.
Because I don't want people, because people will hear that and think I do that. What?
Mark Lamont Hill and Queensflip started to argue at one point throughout the talk. It goes without saying that everyone concerned had a stressful and uncomfortable few minutes as a result of this. They can be seen disagreeing about a variety of topics, including what they decide to make public and how each of them behaves while not on the podcast.
I don't know if you do it, but you have any reason to think I do that? I don't know. Do you have any reason to think I do that? Is what I said.
Because you just said that. You said you cracking a joke with Joe. Like, oh,
But you cracking a joke with what?
No, listen what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you.
I think the people need to see this show.
Hey, here you got.
Hey, guess what? It's going out.
It's going out.
What's the difference between what we did last week?
Just want to care about what people shouldn't see, then shut up.
Then don't say it.
This is going out.
I'm comfortable with everything I'm saying. Okay.
This going right out.
I love you, Flip. I love you too.
FedEx too.
But no, I don't backbite. As a matter of fact,
next to it, separate shit.
UPS, here's the tracking link.
As a matter of fact, you know I don't. Because whatever you've ever told me, you know ain't never come out. And whatever ever happened that I witnessed to, I ain't never said shit about.
Yeah,
like, even when
we kept your secrets, nigga.
I'm not going to say it because then I'll be saying
Yeah, we kept your secrets.
That's all I'm going to say.
What secrets?
I can't nobody up here say nothing different.
What secrets?
We kept your secrets, boy.
What secrets?
We know your secrets.
I'll tell you off air. I'm not even going to allude to it on
That's
here. I don't
loyal.
move that way.
See, this is loyal.
That's not loyal.
Not that shit you do. This lawyer ain't gonna blow you up in front of millions, nigga.
The conflict eventually became so heated that the two of them decided to talk outside. Budden made it plain that he would not permit the torture to go on the property.
It ain't nothing personal. It ain't about personal life. I don't want to make it sound like that because I don't want people to think I'm...
Oh, you talking about...
Anything that I tell you, anything that happened, I can talk about.
Yeah, that's too much. They getting chatty patty now. He's like, I know your secrets. Like, come on, bro. Let's get out of here with that one. Yeah, that's where they, all right, let's get it.
Particularly when it comes to his fuse, 6ix9ine's recent interview with DJ Vlad continues to provide fans with crazy takes, clips, and moments to examine.
Yo, play the clip real quick. Yo, side by side, yo, DJ Vlad, side by side, the 5 people King Von was with. Right now, while this clip is playing, I want play the clip, blur out for content. I want to see the 5 people King Von was with.
His relationship with the late Chicago rapper King Von, who was brutally shot in Atlanta over 5 years ago, is among his most notorious. But since then, TEKASHI has made frequent fun of this dispute and Von's death, and it appears that he won't be stopping anytime soon.
It was like the 100 niggas killed in front of everybody. All his mans ran on him. Everybody ran on him. Just keep playing it back. If I could play it right now,
I interviewed one of the dudes who did rap.
Everybody ran on him. I watched this.
Old Black Louie
on
did
my
that
birthday.
rap.
I
Old Black
watched the
Louie
video.
pulled out a gun.
The presenter and guest of Vlad TV talked about the shooting occurrence itself at one point, including allegations about the number of people with the drill MC when he passed away, while criticizing others for asserting that Von had roughly 5 buddies who remained at his side. His New York adversary made fun of the fact that many people reportedly fled during the shooting. Fat Joe and 6ix9ine have been at odds for years, and the Terror Squad leader recently brought up the rainbow-haired rapper's notorious accusations of snitching. He obviously didn't like this at all, and he responded forcefully when he appeared on the Danza Project.
Joe said that...
Fat Joe's a...
Lean back.
He said, we've been leaning back for 20 years, man. Like,
he said you crowned yourself the rat leader and you wrote the 48 laws of snitching.
if I crown myself the rat leader, he crowned himself as the cap leader. He didn't rob no 50 niggas at no gym. That nigga, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Fat Joe, you're a bitch. Like, you're a pussy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. You're a captain of the cap. Like, nobody believe. Even your co-host, who's Jadakiss, don't believe you. Every time you say a cap, that nigga's like, oh, like. But like I said, you're gonna go.
Like,
and my next song, I even say, I be spitting so much facts that niggas make jokes to distract me.
However, 6ix9ine has recently criticized a lot of people, including Fat Joe. Last month, he again criticized Jim Jones for his treatment of Mel Murda after his release from prison during an appearance on the One Night with Steiny podcast. In addition to being as talkative as ever, 6ix9ine recently addressed people's misunderstandings of his notorious witness evidence in the 9 Trey Bloods RICO case.
It's crazy how 6ix9ine is just out here, just still going. That kid is like out here still in the videos talking shit, bruh, to everybody. You know, that's crazy, man. I just didn't see. It's been a few years now since that trial that he was on. 8 Trey trial. Treyway, boom. Treyway trial. It's kind of crazy, and then just fast forward to the time now. He's still the same TEKASHI. Kind of went away a little bit, right? Didn't he go away for a little bit? Went to different countries. But here, still talking shit, man. It's crazy.
In an interview with DJ Vlad. For those who do not know, he gave a contentious statement when testifying against the gang because he had a tenuous relationship with them before several of its members, including himself, were arrested. Speaking on Vlad TV, TEKASHI highlighted a query Vlad had asked regarding his purported reference to Cardi B and Jim Jones as Bloods.
Jim Jones, Capo. Definitely humiliating Shawty right now. But
well, we got the picture up there next to the post. We were like, when you go to YouTube and World Star, they got his picture next to the. He's doing that to make K9 think he don't got no relationship with Boy. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to shove in the show.
That's cool, but man, you gotta get violated.
Yeah, super violated. Ain't too much he can really do unless he gonna run around with 100 armed securities all day.
He ain't getting enough money for that.
Since he was never the one to bring them up, the New York rapper believes this is just a story to make him appear bad. Instead, during a defense lawyer's cross-examination, he responded positively to queries regarding them. So take that as you will.
Understand you mentioned that Jim Jones and Cardi B were gang members.
Alright, people love saying that I mentioned Cardi B and Jim Jones. I never mentioned them. I never brought them up. Harv's attorney, look at the docket. Grab this clip, this DJ Vlad clip, make it a split screen, and see who was asking me questions. Harv's attorney cross-examined me and brought them up. I never spoke on Cardi B. I never spoke on Jim Jones. They cross-examined me about the questioning, and that's how their name came up. But the narrative to make 6ix9ine look bad is like, yo, he was fronting on everybody. Cut this clip side by side. Grab the docket where Harv's attorney during cross-examination brings up Jim Jones and Cardi B. I never mentioned them. Who the f is them niggas?
Alex Hewitt.
Was it Nuke's attorney?
That's defense Nuke's attorney Alex Hewitt asked you knew Cardi B was a blood. You said correct.
Listen, look at me, Vlad. Vlad, look at me. So right? Who brought up Cardi B?
Nevertheless,
he 69. Vlad. He said, Vlad, look at me, Vlad.
He is expressing the truth, and that as a result, people would not watch this portion of their conversation as much. Additionally, he said that the aforementioned Murda and the Dipset MC threatened to discipline him for his cooperation, and that these conversations caused him to worry for his family's safety and well-being. Additionally, when lawyers brought up Cardi or Jim, the controversial provocateur said that he was unable to avoid speaking because the court had subpoenaed him under oath. Additionally, if he had attempted to minimize his relationships and knowledge, he would have been in perjury due to the numerous links he had with them. With his recent interview with DJ Vlad, 6ix9ine has caused a lot of controversy by making accusations about other rappers and elements of the industry. He mentioned long-standing reports of several MCs having sex with Bad Bobby when she was a minor, which was one of his most startling comments.
Oh, we did that. I think we covered that in the last one. Shuka Boy had alright. Let's see, what was it at?
I'm from the middle of the piece right in.
With the release of Clips' upcoming comeback album, Let God Sort Them Out, many fans have been chanting real hip-hop is back online. This is largely due to the singles, the most recent of which was released yesterday, So Be It. Pharrell Williams once again created a fantastic beat, and Pusha T and Malice's verses were on par in quality. Of course, the internet has been going up over Travis Scott's diss. Although this song is currently receiving the most attention, the lead single, Ace Trumpets, is amazing. Pusha also directly dissed Kanye West.
Yeah, that whole album was fire. All that shit is fire. The birds don't sing. That shit was good, man. Then they just did the Vatican. Clips. Let's look that up. Oh, you know what? Let's finish this. We'll look that after right now.
Even though that cut was getting a ton of accolades, it doesn't seem to have resonated with any one rapper until now. Jim Jones, a native of New York, would be that person. He was asked backstage at the BET Awards if he enjoyed Ace Trumpets by Bootleg Kev. Given that Jim Jones had just given Pusha T and Malice their flowers, it was reasonable to ask.
I'm ready for all things, man. Shouts to Pusha, shouts to that guy, shouts to the Clips. You know what I mean? Congratulations.
Do you like the new song?
No, but you know.
You don't like Ace Trumpets? It's so good, bro.
It's good in what? A nostalgic value of it.
You don't think Ace Trumpets is hard?
I don't.
Alright, so Clips.
But that's a whole nother story. I don't want to downplay nobody's craft or their music. I want to everybody things like that. But I don't listen to their music. I never have. I can't recall too many records that I can recall. You know?
It's worth mentioning that Jones and Pusha specifically have had beef as recently as...
Alright, let me see what it said. So Clips became the first rappers to perform at the Vatican September 2025 during the Grace for the World concert, which was part of the Catholics' 2025 Jubilee celebrations. They performed their songs The Birds Don't Sing alongside John Legend and a live orchestra in an event co-directed by Pharrell Williams. The concert featured other global artists like Jennifer Hudson, Jelly Roll, and aimed to promote unity and hope. Wow, pretty interesting. The event was described as a rare cultural moment meant to deliver a message of unity and grace for all of humanity, co-directed by Pharrell Williams.
2023. It seemed to have started after Capo disagreed with a Virginia rapper's ranking on Billboard on Vibe's top 50 rappers of all time. He passionately argued, what has he done that puts him in the greatest rappers of all time? Besides talk about coke that he probably didn't get himself, he could rap his A off. But what has he done? Nobody is dressed like him. Nobody wants to be like Pusha T. I don't remember nothing. This sparked a series of disses and clapbacks, and it seems that there's still some animosity there. Pusha did also appear to go after him on Chains and Whips, a Future Let God Sort Him Out track back then too. We will officially hear that on July 11th when their album drops. Pusha T just dissed Travis Scott on the new single from Let God Sort Him Out. Pusha T and No Malice's first album in 15 years is finally here. After the incredible success of the lead single Ace Trumpets, they released the second single, So Be It, today. At first, it was thought that the song was a jab at Kanye West, but according to GQ's Frazier Tharp, the song is really about Travis Scott.
You cried in front of me, you died in front of me, Calabasas took your bitch and your pride in front of me.
Push mentions Utopia in the final stanza and the fact that Timothée Chalamet snatched Kylie Jenner, so it was a little confusing at first, but now it all makes sense. Pusha T was not happy with Travis Scott. In an interview with GQ, Pusha explained that Travis once interrupted a Clips recording session to play them his new album. But a betrayal came when Travis released Meltdown featuring Drake. Pusha felt that Drake's verse was a direct shot at Pharoah, who was a close friend and collaborator of Pusha's. The timing of the diss track felt very disrespectful, and it caused Pusha to lose respect for Travis. He also felt that Travis was being opportunistic and trying to capitalize off of their beef. Pusha made it clear that he's not on good terms with Travis and that he does not trust him. He feels that Travis is a snake and a liar and that he can't be trusted.
Pusha T spoke about his relationship with Kanye West during a new interview with GQ, stating the precise reason they are no longer pals. He clarified that he does not regard his previous partner as a man and that he cannot conceal his feelings from him while they are together. West's outspoken and rude behavior in recent years has cost him many famous pals. We made some great bro, Push began. We did, he's a genius. And his intuition is even more genius level, right? But that's why me and him don't get along, because he sees through my fakeness with him. He knows I don't think he's a man. He knows it. He continued, "That's why me and him don't click, because he knows what I really, really think of him."
All right, we get it. We get it, Push. You don't like Travis Scott and Kanye West. We get it, Push. Come on, Push. We get it. Let's hit that DOECHII roast. Joe Budden for downplaying her success. Yeah, I started this, but I didn't finish it. So let's finish it. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe, man. We early morning today. Alright, so we know that DOECHII, I didn't hear what Joe Budden said, but we're about to hear it right now. I just know they've been trying to tear DOECHII down since she won all them awards. At the Grammys, she been at the festivals. She been just doing work. And a lot of videos out there of her, where she at, is she a downfall, blah, or is she the downfall of DOECHII, all those videos, like, bruh, let the girl breathe for a little bit. Like, she's coming off the best year of her life, probably the best couple years of her life, bro, the most working years of her life, like. But yeah, let's get into it.
And some amazing personal honor. She has been silencing the critics. Remember that she won the Grammy for Best Rap Album for her critically praised mixtape, Alligator Bites Never Heal. During her Few G's days, she was the 3rd overall, behind Lauryn Hill and Cardi B, but just the 2nd solo female artist to win the category. Nevertheless, it appears that
Well, she said that shit was a mixtape. She said Alligator Bites was a mixtape, bro. That's crazy, because that was like a full studio album, conceptual, like really thought out thing. But I mean, mixtape could be that too. I mean, that's just crazy to see what her album's about to be. Because if you calling that a mixtape, like, I mean, you can do some heavy art. Let's talk about it.
All of her noteworthy accomplishments, even her few cameo appearances on singles.
This guy cheated on you.
And fishy, ain't nobody heard from DOECHII?
This about what?
I knew you would say that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. We can find another topic. I was just asking y'all.
I don't know what the context is.
I don't know either.
Just
what the industry plans?
move right along. Yeah, moving right along. Okay. I'm parked. They ain't tripping me up.
Why you asked that question?
Because I thought it would be a little more obvious than it is, but I guess it's not yet. But it's kind of obvious.
So Dirk is in the news again.
On social media, Joe's query.
Wait. He said what now? Hold on, let's go back real quick. Let's give it a second listen, you feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with a second listen. Alright, let's hear it again.
And fishy, ain't nobody heard from DOECHII?
This about what?
I knew you would say that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
What is even? Okay, hold up. Cause it sound like it sound like he could be throwing her a lob because the tour coming up, right? Just to throw the name in the tabloids, like we don't know what their relationship is outside of this, or he could be talking ish. I don't know. You know what I mean? But let's really hear it and play it out. I don't know. You guys let me know too in the comments. Like, did y'all hear this or what y'all think? I'm gonna play it again.
Nobody heard from DOECHII?
This about what?
I knew you would say that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
What? Like, what is it? What's the me neither? Like, or he? Yeah, come on. I'm lost.
Yeah, me neither. We can find another topic. I was just asking y'all.
I don't know what the context is.
I don't know either. What the industry plans?
Move right along. Yeah, moving right along.
See, the industry plan, they were saying that, like, they were saying that, that's old news already, so I don't know if that's, I'm just super confused. And then he said, oh, y'all don't know yet? I don't know, let's hear it again, because I'm trying to make sense of all this. DOECHI's lit, bro. DOECHI can rap. DOECHI really rap. Like.
And fishy, ain't nobody heard from DOECHI?
This about what?
I knew you would say that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. We can find another topic. Please. I was just asking y'all.
I don't know. I don't know what the context is.
I don't know either. What the industry plans?
Move right along. Yeah, moving right along.
Okay.
I'm parked. They ain't tripping me up.
Why you ask that?
I thought it would be a little more obvious than it is, but I guess it's not yet. But it's kind of obvious.
So Dirk is in the news again.
Yeah, man.
On social media, Joe's query has drawn criticism, even from DJ Miss Milan, DOECHI's close partner. The producer of Boom Bap went all out on the rapper turned podcaster, making fun of his appearance and citing the Florida native's recent accomplishments. Joe, you snapping turtle head ass B word, you saw.
All right, I'm gonna read this. This is, I believe this DOECHI's DJ. Miss Milan said, "Joe, you snapping turtle head ass. B, you saw and heard of her all year. Grammys, Glastonbury, Lollapalooza, just this weekend, Austin City Limits. And now her own sold-out tour, which is starting this week." See, that kind of, okay. She got a sold-out tour. Oh, it's sold out, so I guess she's not... because, you know, artists have crazy relationships, like, they'll call each other out, but just to help maybe sell tickets, right? Like, it is a strategy, man, I'm telling you. But if it's sold out, then nah, maybe Joe's hating. I don't know. Maybe he knows some insight. I'm not sure. But to DJ Miss Milan, Joe's being a snapping turtle head ass. You feel me? She goes on to say, what's obvious is that she is clearly working clearly. And that's for sure, man. Because DOECHI been on a tear. She been on a run for a couple years now. So shout out DOECHI. And her DJ. Straight up. Let's keep it going though, man. Hit that like and subscribe. We just out here.
All year. Grammys, Glastonbury, Lollapalooza, just this weekend, Austin City Limits, and now her own sold-out tour, which is obvious is that she is working clearly, she passionately wrote back. Miss Milan then saluted the rest of the podcast crew for looking at Joe weird on the show. What's obvious is that he had no talking point and wanted to stir up some bull S-word, and I'm glad everyone left him on that hill alone, stupid ass and word. You know how this S-word goes from first-person view as a former artist like the F-word, nerve. Fans came to Milan's aid, reaffirming her point about how big of a run she's been on. One brought up how DOECHI will be opening for Kendrick Lamar when the GNX tour hits Australia.
Why did bros...
December 4th and December 11th, the TDE-affiliated artists will be...
Why did bro say DOECHI?
Rocking crowds in Melbourne and Sydney.
Oh, whoa. This kind of sound like an AI voice that's narrating that, right? The Imani and Mark thing isn't the same as this. That was jokes. Alright, I don't know what that comment means, but let's hear it again. Real quick.
Ain't nobody heard from DOECHI?
On singles.
You know, this guy cheated on you.
And fishy, ain't nobody heard from DOECHI?
This about what?
I knew you would say that.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. We can find another topic. Please. I was just asking y'all.
I don't know. I don't know what the context is.
I don't know either. What?
Hey, Joe's messy as hell, man. Joe being messy right now. Seems like.
I don't know. I don't know what the. I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. find another topic. Yeah, please. I was just asking y'all.
I don't know. I don't know what the context is.
I don't know either. What the industry plans?
Move right along. Yeah, moving right along.
Okay.
I'm Parks. They ain't tripping me up.
Why you ask that question?
Because I thought it would be a little more obvious than it is, but I guess it's not yet. But it's kind of obvious.
So Dirk is in the news again.
On social media, Joe's query has drawn criticism, even from DJ Miss Milan, DOECHI's close partner. The producer of Boom Bap went all out on the rapper turned podcaster, making fun of his appearance and citing the Florida native's recent accomplishments. Joe used Snapchat her all year. Just this weekend, Austin City Limits, and now her own soul tour. It's obvious she's worked clearly. She patty wrote. Miss then saluted the rest of the podcast for looking at Joe Weird's show. He is talking to soul. Everyone hill stupid ass word. You know how this word goes from person view as a former art the F-verb. Came to Milan's aid, affirming her point how big a she's on. One up to the opening for on when GX hits Celia. December 7th, TD affiliate art.
You said DOECHII. When DOECHII. Yeah, man, I mean, I don't really know. I gave y'all that take. I'm not too sure. Joe's being messy, I think. Oh yeah, what's this about? Papoose bloody the comedian for trolling Clarissa Shields. Oh, that's pretty messy right there. Let's get to it.
After a comedian made a joke about Clarissa Shields at a public event, Papoose allegedly attacked him by hitting him in the face with a book.
Stevenson fight. Yeah. And then
During a webcast, Gerald Houston, a comedian and internet prankster from Detroit, said that the Brooklyn rapper had clocked him in the face after he mistakenly thought Shields was tennis legend Serena Williams.
Oh, y'all know who this funny motherfucker is. What up, gang? See my nose, nigga. Papoose hit me with a book. Papoose done hit good with a book for running up on the playing them games, man. Like silly games, you win silly prizes, right?
Shields, a two-time Olympic gold medalist and boxing champion.
Hands, bro. You cannot. You can't play. And Clarissa would have. She would have done the same to the comedian dude for sure. That's crazy though. He hit cuz with a book.
He didn't have a phone in his hand or nothing. And he was like, oh my God, there goes Serena, Serena, Serena. And all of us who was around looked at him like, bro, what is you doing? So the dude called me Serena. Now, I never knew who the guy was because he never had a camera. I don't really follow these people pages who do this type of stuff or whatever. But couldn't find out it was a dude named Gerald Houston, I think. He a comedian. And listen, I ain't got nothing against him. That type of content he do, I think he'd have been better off if he just asked me before he came there and cracked that joke like that, and it wouldn't have been so bad. But the reason why it was bad was, one, sure, you can say I look like Serena, right? But I had copper hair in my hair. Let's be clear. Yes, he be trolling.
Yeah, bro was just trolling. He was just trolling.
He did that, you know what I'm saying? I told him like,
easy now.
Not Serena. So as I walked off, he continued to like press me, and I told him like, bro, quit playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here talking to Jay Prince. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here talking to Abdullah Mason. Like, I'm talking to heavy hitters. You know what I'm saying? One, I deal with a lot of people that's irritating. So I'm like, you know what? This dude irritating me. So I'm walking off. He keeps stepping to me. So as he's stepping to me, now, of course, my man, step, he said, you know, that's not really wrong. He stepped back because I did it already. Oh, one, I say, you know, you already control me. Now, step off, and now you step in the step. I already know how. I don't have to say anything. Now I have to say, everybody knows, no.
She said nothing to cute, but explained that later he kept following her, ignored her attempts to correct a mistake. Added wasn't familiar with Houston's comedy and believed the city should get at her perm first. Houston back off, but Houston refused, continued pressing it. and believed the situation could avoid the ask for
That's crazy. I did not never see that before.
Houston's comedy and believe.
Holy shit, they do look like they look similar, bro. Or like they could be sisters at least, like for sure. That's crazy. And they're both top class athletes. Actually, like the best of what they do. UV.
Believed the situation could have been avoided if he had asked for permission first. According to Shields, Papoose.
Yeah, and you can't just be running up, man. It doesn't matter who you are, or who you think knows you, or what kind of name you got, what kind of recognition, bro. You can't just be running up on folks. You know, Papoose hit bro with a book. Oh shit, it's too early for that. Oh man.
To back off, but Houston refused and continued pressing the issue. Gloria Velez talked candidly about her tumultuous interactions with Remy Ma, remembering a string of acrimonious exchanges that lasted for a number of years. Velez described how competitiveness and jealousy in the female rap industry.
All right, man. That's it for this moment. I got a dip, but we about to get out of here, man. Hip Hop Heist, thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe, man. Go get that sticker, $5.55 on the store tab. Really helps out the operation. We could bring you this content, man. This is Hip Hop Heist. Thank you for watching, man. We really appreciate it.